This is a place where wisdom and folly dance in a delicate ballet, where the profound and the preposterous share the stage. This is a show that aspires to educate, yet often descends into delightful absurdity. Welcome to a motherfucking squad pod.
The Squizzlers.
To a motherfucking squad pod.
The Squizzlers.
Welcome to aSquadPod, everybody. Today we got... Wait, I fucked it. My name is Tim, and this is a Three Musketeer episode. Collin couldn't be here today, so we're not the Four Horsemen, but
he's hunting rabbits.
he's doing something illegal, surely. But yeah, so today we got Trevor. You already heard his voice, and we got Will over here. Somebody's mic is vibrating. That's tight.
It was definitely not mine again at all.
Am I too loud? First of all,
No, you're good.
I might have to restart
You
the intro real
sound
quick. I
just
forgot
like
to
the
check.
same person that whispers sweet nothings in my ear before I go to bed.
We whispering sweet nothings. You know how I do.
I'm trying to get on a haircut regimen, dude.
What do you mean? Go even on her?
Like I'm trying to be one of those that like get my haircut at least once a month, you know?
At least.
I'm trying to go every 2 weeks, but that don't work. It's been about every 3 weeks lately, which is nice because it just like I look the same all the time.
Yeah.
You know how I go. I let my hair go out forever, and then it just turns into this uncontrollable nest.
You say that, but you've never had long ass hair. Like you have to push it back and it flows around your ears and all that shit. You've
I
never
did
had
have
that.
the J. Beebs hairstyle in like 7th grade.
Dude.
You didn't see me then, but I was like doing the hair flick, you know.
I used to hate that shit so much, dude. You're just having a conversation with somebody, and you're just like, I'm
I
like,
thought
dude.
it was the cool thing.
It was though. Like that's the thing about time is everything is different every few years. So like we're gonna look back at this and like, well, not this because we have questionable choices in wardrobe and all that shit all the time. But like when you look at like a photo of yourself from high school, you're like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. I was wearing South Pole.
South Pole. Dude. I want to bring all that shit back.
The biggest shirt in the world, two sizes too big. Like I was from the 2000s, but it was the two almost 2010s.
I want to bring back South Pole. I want to bring back Echo Unlimited.
Ooh, bring back FUBU.
The
FUBU,
short jeans, you know,
baby fat
shorts that go down to like your shins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's
Nobody could run away from anything.
It'll be here in a little bit. I know there's just like basketball player where you know how they do like those tunnel walks where they're dressed fashionably to go to their game. Yeah, fashionably in quotes. But there's this one that's doing like all 2000s early fits where he's wearing like oversized jerseys over t-shirts and long big baggy
He's
denims.
got the Soldier Boy closet,
Mhm.
the pamphlet of what he wore.
Soldier Boy literally told him. Soldier Boy literally told him.
Soldier Boy telling him, dog.
Yeah, he's a god to me. That's my Mount Rushmore. Here's my Mount Rushmore. It's Soldier Boy, Reba McEntire.
I didn't see that one coming. And that's not because I'm racist, I promise.
No, and that's not even this isn't my music Mount Rushmore. This is my like iconic people Mount Rushmore, dude.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching Reba's new show called Happy's Place on Peacock.
It's just so good.
I love her so much. I love her so fucking much, dude. She's so silly.
She's like everybody loves her. It's just
it's insane.
You can't not love her.
She'll say a line like, "I did that too," and she'll be like, "Well, I did that too." And you're just like, God.
So you love her cute accent. That's what it is.
Dude,
You like that cute Southern accent.
The cutest elderly. Like I know she's smart up here, but she don't sound smart out the mouth, dog. And
Dude, she was one of the reasons why I got so hard back into the voice, like, because you know, when we were growing up, American Idol was the shit, and you had to catch it when you had to catch it.
Yep.
And one of the most iconic seasons I remember from my childhood was like the Chris Daughtry one where he won.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, I voted like 6 times, bro, because you got the house phone, and you just dial in a bunch of times, put in your vote as long as you can, because there's no way they can really track it. Yeah, I'm Jim, I'm Bob.
Yeah, it wasn't as serious as they take voting multiple times in like elections. But I've always thought that I think that government should be just American Idol, where it's like, hey, do we allow this law? Text in to 56543. Text Idol to 56543.
Why are we not all? We gotta elect some people to make the laws for us. Why don't we just all do it? And then everybody would participate. It's 2024, dog.
Yeah, that's straight.
We
up
should
democracy.
get a weekly text, and then there should be a monthly vote on like 5 things. You know.
And Ryan Seacrest is the Speaker of the House.
Yep, of course.
Yes. And one of the people making laws is Simon Cowell.
I think that proposal was bullshit. Yeah, perfect, dude.
I think we just fixed our democracy.
What did you say, Will?
So I think we just fixed our democracy just like that.
Yeah, I think that's a
2024 to text in ballot. Although that sounds very hackable.
I don't think we do. I don't think we do text. But I think it has to be
some secured app. You know, you can have a secure app.
Yeah, exactly.
Through the government.
Holy
Definitely.
shit! I think we just fixed America.
We just fixed America. Vote aSquadPod for president, dude.
All 4 of us.
2028. 2028 aSquadPod for president.
The first ever quadruple ballot. Yeah. Awesome. I like that a lot. I think we fixed America. And we fixed America. But I want to get into Tim's TV reviews, Tim's movie. I don't know the segment. I don't know what it's called yet. I'm still workshopping. That's for season 2. Stick around. But I saw this show, right? So did any of you ever see that movie, Alex Cross, where Tyler Perry played a detective and she was like solving shit?
I just saw the fucking it pop up to like today, like as it. I looked at like just the cover of it and I was like, that sounds like something I should be watching right now.
Well, that's the remake. They just made a series for Amazon Prime and it doesn't have Tyler Perry anywhere in it, so you're good on that. Don't worry.
All right.
It has nothing to do with this one.
So don't even watch it.
It's based on a novel. No, I'm gonna get into it. It's based on a novel, and it's like I think it's the dude who did Tom Clancy. I'm not gonna look it up right now because I don't care. But basically, a detective has something crazy that happens in his family, and then he's kind of looking for the murderer of his wife while also trying to solve these other strings of serial killing crimes. So they have to profile the serial killer and figure out who the hell is this guy, blah, blah, biggity, biggity, blah. But I'll tell you right now, dog, I stayed up until like 6 a.m. I binge watched the entire season.
Damn.
Because I thought it was going to be like that thing where they drop like 3 episodes and then it's a weekly drop. But they dropped everything, or like the first season, and I stayed up and I watched the whole fucking thing. Okay, hold on. Disclaimer. The following is going to be a description of the brand new series Cross on Amazon Prime streaming now. I basically go into what happens in like the first episode. I don't go too far in depth, but there is some detail. So if you are looking to watch that show and you don't want to know anything about it, I would say skip to, I don't know, maybe a minute ahead in this conversation, starting after I finish this disclaimer. So yeah, sorry about that if you don't want to hear anything about the show. So just skip about 1 minute ahead and you'll be good to go. Thanks. There are parts in it that's like, damn, that's sad. Parts in it where you're like, damn, that's funny as hell. And then parts of it where you're like, this is fucking unsettling. I don't even want to be watching this right now, but I'm going to pull through. Because like some of the serial killer shit that he's doing, like basically the serial killer is like modifying the people that he's killing and shit.
Modifying.
Yeah, that's a polite way of saying like he's like ripping out teeth and shit and doing like and the Foley audio of like these sound effects of like because it won't show like a tooth getting ripped out of somebody's face, but it'd be like
you'll just hear it.
the noise and shit. You're like, oh no, this is awful. But yeah, I would say that's my first recommendation of the week. If you have Amazon Prime, I would definitely check out Cross. Watch like 2 episodes of that shit, and you might get hooked on that thing.
I think there's another movie I was just watching. I didn't watch all the way through it, and I'm conflicted on whether it was Matt Damon or Mark Wahlberg.
What movie?
They're both Boston boys, ain't it? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
They do look similar, you know. And
What
I
movie is it?
believe the movie was called like Incentive, but I'm not even entirely sure on that because I've been trying to look it up and I can't find it. But I believe it's Mark Wahlberg. No, and I believe it's on Amazon, and I think it came out this year. Whatever movie it was, basically I think what it was is he was just living his life, whatever, and then somebody like woke up like an old code in him, and then like he's basically like a badass now.
Like a Jason Bourne thing? Are you talking about Jason Bourne?
Well, it's like he was like some sort of sleeper agent almost.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with the family and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even close.
Wait a second, that's not it. That's a different movie.
No, that's not it either.
Okay, so yeah, no, it's the one where he's like a ex-CIA agent or some shit, but then like his family is getting roped into all this shit, and he's like basically lying the whole time. They go on like a college trip or whatever to tour campuses.
No, I think it might have been that.
Damn. All right. Well, shit. Mark Wahlberg is doing multiple movies that are similar in synopsis.
But no, he was like a sleeper agent, like somebody like, you know how like sleeper agents have like a keyword or something.
Yeah.
He was like they had to like do some shit to him or whatever, and then like woke back up and they're like, "Welcome back," whatever. I fell asleep during it because it was nap day today.
It was nap day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day was napping
consistently. I like spy shit so much. Like I never regret other occupations that I didn't go into more than like I should have been a spy or I should have been an astronaut or I should have been an astronaut spy.
Yeah, astronaut spy. Yeah, like one of my favorite movies that I've seen recently is like that Underground 6 movie.
Yeah, dude. Those are crazy.
Dude, that movie was so hard. And the fight scenes were so crazy. Like, dude just stabbed him in the shoulder. He'd be like,
Yep.
Look down at his shoulder, look back up, be like, you just stabbed me. Let's still fight. Like, I'm done. You stabbed me once with a 6-inch knife, I'm done.
But that's
no matter
now,
where it
though.
is.
But that's now, though. If you were trained as an operative, like a psychopath, you could have done it, dude. You could have done it. Like,
yeah,
from, like, say we got recruited at like 16 years old. Bullets flying past me probably wouldn't be as crazy as if I go out to the bar and I start hearing some gunshots go off. I know for a fact, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm a straight pussback. I will hear that that's happening, and then if I see somebody drop, that's it. I'm throwing women and children in the way.
I recently discovered I don't have no self-preservation at all. I'm not even moving. I'm just freezing, I guess. So
yeah, based on Will's spy tactics.
Yeah, that's the one thing I still can't get over. Like that, I just froze like that. I didn't even want to look at him. I didn't even want to assess situation. I was just.
He's never gonna forgive you for making him that vulnerable. Will. He's
like if I don't move, it's like a dinosaur. He can't see me if I don't move.
Just be froze up in the middle of a mass shooting. Hell yeah, that's fun. Let's not talk about mass shootings. So let's not laugh at it. Mass shooting.
Really, there's not a mood killer like mass shootings is, you know?
The one thing everybody can get behind in this country, mass shootings, is that's no bueno.
Yeah, there's never been a debate on whether that's bad or not.
Yeah. Another show real quick that I want to put a highlight on, it's this new show called The Jackal. It's Peacock has the streaming rights for this in the United States, so if you got Peacock, you can watch it. But it stars an actor called Eddie Redmayne. You've seen him in other shit, but you may not know him like off the top by name. But if I was an assassin, right? I should have been him. I should have been the jackal. Except I would have died in my early 20s from just like some stupid fuck up like dry firing my pistol or something. Oh damn! Get clipped by the guy I just tried to kill. I had the drop on him, but I didn't. Oh damn! No magazine. Oh fuck! And then boom, I get hit. But yeah, it's real cool because it's basically like he's not just an assassin, like the regular assassin, the everyday average assassin that
there's the average assassin ninja / astronaut. Yeah,
he'll put on like full on disguises and shit, like the master of disguise, like this old ass bald dude and shit.
Yeah, just out of nowhere to hide in a room just to shoot somebody.
Yeah, you're like, but how the fuck did you figure out how to do all that? Like, and also you're adding more people into your circle that probably should not know that you're doing what you're doing, because like, how are you doing your makeup and shit? You're putting on masks and fucking.
I have an interesting question. Do you like those kind of spy movies where it's like a dude that works by himself and he's like a one-man team that has like a couple friends that help him out? Or do you like more like a XXX, like State of the Union, where it's like they bring this one badass in and now he has a whole like strategic team type deal?
The question is hard to answer because I love both of that, because
I love them both too.
For sure it'd be cool to have a team and stuff so that you're like communicating with them, like, I need this. Oh fuck, this door's locked. I need this door unlocked right now. And you tech guys like,
yeah, exactly. Yep, you got a tech guy that's unlocking doors. Like this is, what was that game? What was that hacker game? Watch Dogs.
Game.
Hey,
oh yeah.
Tim, if you want to play a game, just play the first Watch Dogs. I'm sure your computer could run it too pretty easily.
I don't know.
Dude, it was such an interesting. It's like a early version GTA, but you can hack everything. So like stoplights, you can be driving and hack the stoplight to make it go green while cops are chasing you and you're trying to get away from people. You can hack into doors and make cars drive.
Do you remember what gaming studio made it?
Ooh, I think it was. I don't even want to say it because it's gonna sound stupid.
Hey, whoever made that game, bring that shit back, Shardy.
What's the game called? Watch Dogs.
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, let's go. Is it Ubisoft or is it Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
Whatever. I don't think I've ever heard anybody actually say it out loud.
More like Ubisoft, motherfucker.
But they made the Avatar game too, and the Avatar game is fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade everything.
Dude,
for
you
that
need
shit.
to get in it. I'm waiting for you to get into it so that
I'm
way
for
we
can. On fucking on Steam.
I can still play that one Grounded game, so one of these days, if you guys are still on that map, I could get on that.
We're always on that. Grounded, a shout out to the game, the most underrated, cool ass game. It's like Minecraft for adults with a storyline, and it's fire.
I need to get this out of the way real quick because I forgot to ask you to tell your wife happy birthday. But if she's really a fan, she'll hear it now. So happy birthday, Mrs. Trevor Kaiser.
Yeah, unlike Mrs. William Westby.
Yeah.
That wasn't even following us.
Yup. Didn't even know the name of the pod. God.
Oh, wait, what?
Didn't even know the name, bro.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought you were literally calling him.
I'm talking
Mrs.
to you, Will's wife. I won't name drop you yet.
yeah, not yet.
But I'm talking to you, and you know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I know you won't even hear this because you won't even listen.
Never hear it.
Are you guys gonna get on that crew show that you guys do?
That Crodcast or whatever it is.
That's how far away she is from knowing what this is. She don't even know that it's called a podcast. Holy fuck.
We went on vacation for 4 days on the other side of the entire United States, but she doesn't know a thing about our podcast.
No, she's listening to the call her daddy or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, that hot tour girl is doing numbers, and we can't even get a motherfucking. We can't even break like 2,000 views. Okay.
on a clip. On a clip.
Let's get there. Like we're getting like 14 dedicated views on the YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they count a view as long as they click on it and it's like up for more than 10 seconds.
Yeah,
That's a view.
I was gonna say as long as you skip an ad, but they won't even put ads on our shit yet.
No, we're not monetized. That's for sure.
I think I did say this last time, but when Collin's wife was asking if we were making money on this, I was like, nope, losing steady almost $100 a show.
Yeah, actually, your husband's the only one that's doing this for free.
Yeah. Everybody else,
we're all negative equity,
losing money steadily. Yeah, it's cool though. And we're not in this for the money. We're in this for the titillating, and I want to say that the titillating conversation. Because
we actually should have started this the day we turned 18.
Yeah.
Or you, Tim, since you're the baby of the entire group.
The baby. I'm a 30-year-old man.
By
almost.
4 months. 4 months, you're a baby.
I've been high consecutively longer than that before. Like, come on, dude. 4 months, dude. I've been on a mushroom trip that long before. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds terrifying.
I would have been killed myself. Excuse me, unalived. Yeah, so, all right, without further ado, then I guess we should get into some sloppy topics.
Sloppy toppy, I can get with it.
I saw this video about, you know how a football game would be like coin toss at the beginning to figure out who goes first and all that bullshit?
Yes.
There was an interesting video that basically had like a helicopter hovering above the field, and then they just drop the ball, and the two team captains of each team will fight for the ball, and then that determines who. That's tight.
That sounds like some rugby
I would
shit.
even take it a step further.
Okay.
And I want the team captain. I want them to do one 1-minute round of MMA in the center of the field.
That would be tight.
I think for the presidential election they should do that too, because don't you think the leader of this country should be able to fight?
You're gonna want the leader of your country to be able to take a couple hits.
Hey, side, kind of unpopular opinion.
Sure.
If any leader fights Putin, they're probably getting their ass whooped by Putin.
Putin's probably gonna lace his skin with some poison, so the first punch you throw, you're just gonna get injected with some fentanyl.
He keeps his ring on, just slices your shit, just straight venom.
It's not gonna be a fair fight, dude. There's not gonna be a fair fight against Putin, dude.
But he can actually fight, though. That's the thing.
I guarantee
he knows judo, I think.
I guarantee he can, and obviously, not a good guy. We all know that. Okay, we can get on that side. But it's kind of props to him that nobody's been able to kill him or anything. He hasn't got a drone strike. He hasn't it's the nukes though for sure. Because
I'm super historically illiterate, and I'm gonna just say this like I know some shit, but yeah, and it doesn't sound like anybody who lives in Russia ever really wants to overthrow him either. They love him.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of scared people, but it's you don't know who's such a loyalist that he might be saying the wrong thing to the wrong person where you're like, man, fuck Putin. And I guess
you don't know who actually likes him or fake likes him.
And the guy you just told fuck Putin to is like, haha, yes, fuck Putin, yes. And then he just leads that up the channel. And he's like, hey, by the way, this guy's over here talking shit. I did good, right? I did good. So yeah.
Can we put a number? Let's guess how many years Putin has been in power.
Oh, I think it's more than
it's been over 20 years.
I'm gonna say a conservative 17 because I think it's over 20, but I'm not sure for a fact.
It's over 20. I'm gonna say 23 years.
It's 24 years.
24-year term, dude.
Yeah. And there's no other option that you see in the near future either.
I ran unopposed because the guy died. It's like, okay.
Everybody die.
Yeah. Oh shit! I did see this one documentary of like them trying to, not necessarily expose. Well, I'm pretty sure the whole goal would to be expose him, but like just to get more information on him and like see what the fuck's going on and all this blah blah blah. And then the dude ended up getting poisoned and stuff like out
God
of
damn
nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of
He's
nowhere.
got some.
Hey.
He's got some Diddy shit going on. He just want to come out.
He's like, I've been to Diddy party.
Dude, that's why they won't let Diddy fucking bail himself out. He goes straight to Russia.
Yo.
We're gonna hang it out with Putin,
Hey,
bro.
hey, Tucker Carlson did an interview with him, and I so badly wanted to watch him. He did an interview with Putin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said he did an interview with Diddy. I was like, I need to see that. Right?
I wish he did. That would be hilarious. I wish anybody did an interview with him, to be honest. I don't think he's done one.
Did you ever see the clips of like the R. Kelly one where he's just like going off on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he just blows up at her. He's like, "How did you know that?" It's like, dude, it's like this is not a good look. This is not a good look.
You gotta doubt the whole time.
Yeah, bro. It never happened. If you do a
But
crime,
no, I watched like about 5 minutes of it, and when I realized that the entire thing I was gonna have to read, I was like, no.
Nah.
Yep.
Yeah.
See,
Started
on
watch-
that note, I can't fucking watch a foreign movie,
Mhm.
because one, I hate looking at their mouth, and it's not
Yep.
corresponding
Can't do
to
it.
the words.
Can't do a
Yeah.
dubbed over movie.
I can only do
Yeah.
it if it's a stupid ass movie and it's like and it's Asians. I can only do it if it's that. Other anything else, like I won't ever watch a dubbed like French movie or anything like that. But like Shaolin Soccer, I don't know if anybody knows
No.
that movie.
No.
It's like Kung Fu Hustle, and like it was like
Oh,
that
no.
era. It was like that era where there was like these silly, goofy ass comedy movies coming out from foreign countries, and like Shaolin Soccer is one of my favorite movies of all time still because I don't know, it was just goofy as shit. So like I could pay attention to
Yeah.
that, but like if it came out now, I definitely would not be able to because I want to be doing something. Like I'm never just watching a movie. I'm never just watching a TV show because I feel like that's a waste of time unless it's like midnight. Other than that, I'm trying to do something else. So like I've tried to watch the newest Quiet Place like 5 different times.
It's all right.
There's only 2 out, right?
3, I think.
3, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a third one out?
Yeah.
The newest
It's-
one
it's
is
a prequel.
before
That one just
everything.
come out because I watched the
Yeah.
2 that maybe I did watch 3 because you have to. They're in like a weird order and
The last one
Whatever.
is a prequel to happen.
Yeah.
Like it's like what
yeah,
happened.
that
in the-
explains like everything, right? Then I did watch all
Mhm.
3 of them.
I
Yeah.
couldn't fucking stand it. Every time I tried to watch it, like, and I'm doing something else, it should be like silence for like 3 minutes, and you're like,
Yeah,
look over,
Yeah.
and it's
what
just
the
face
hell is
reactions.
going on?
It's like I'm watching this. I'm so glad I didn't pay to watch this movie. There's no dialogue.
Yeah.
What the hell? What was the script? 13 pages.
When is the last time you guys went to a movie theater?
Mm.
Seen a movie?
It was probably to watch a Marvel movie with Glenn, and that was probably over a year ago.
And that was before the last time I went. I believe my last movie I went with was with one of my children, so it's
Yeah.
probably something really stupid like Trolls or something dumb.
Yeah, it probably was, honestly.
It's something like that because I haven't been to watch like me and Ashley haven't gone to the movies. When you have kids and you're
Mhm.
married, you and your wife will never go to the movies again.
Nope,
It
never.
seems like a hell of a trip to coordinate all that. You might as well fucking book a
And if
flight.
you're thinking about having multiples, just know each kid you add on, it multiplies times 10 trying to get somebody to watch. All of them.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
And how are their attention spans when it comes to movies? Because mine's shit now, to be honest. If I'm
Oh, it really depends on the child because they're all different. Like Zoe
Right.
could sit down and my
Hey,
youngest or
your youngest?
second youngest.
Mhm.
It's so hard to label them without a name
Yeah, I
because
know.
they're like all different ages. my second middle child, you know.
second, middle, from the top.
Yeah, from the top down, from the left. But like it depends. Like if something catches their interest, like my second oldest, she got interested in tornadoes out of nowhere.
Ooh,
And I
that's
tried to
so
make her
strange.
watch.
That's so
I
strange.
tried to make her watch the Twister movie like a long time ago. She wasn't having it, but now since she had the like obsession of it, and was interested, she found it on YouTube and just started watching science videos, not movies.
Nice.
So
just
like
science about
actual
the
disasters.
actual like real like watching real tornadoes and stuff.
People getting struck
I
by
know
lightning.
It's because of the pod. Whenever you had that tornado scare.
Oh yeah, probably.
Well, that was around that time when she was researching it, so that's why it was so urgent.
Bro, what if she manifested it? What if she made it happen? Like she's like one of those superheroes from the Incredibles.
That would be sick.
Whoa, tornadoes is a scary, unpredictable power.
But anyway, back to the original subject about like dubbed over movies. Like my wife watched, we watched Orange Is the New Black together.
Yeah.
Started out good, I would say the first 4 seasons is fairly good. Then I kind of lost interest, but we still finished it.
Too. Yeah.
She watched, I believe it's like the UK version.
Oh, okay.
It's called Wentworth.
Yeah. I've seen that on Netflix.
But it's
like the thumbnail.
But it's way harder core.
Oh, really?
Like Orange is the New Black was like an easier version of it. Like Wentworth is like they be stabbing motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, mate! Did you steal me last week's toilet paper?
But it was like dubbed over, and I just couldn't get into it. But I would catch an episode here and there and be like, "Oh my god, what the hell is going on right now?"
It's insane how some of these, because it takes hundreds of people to run a show, and it takes millions of dollars to run a season. So it's
I just got word in. Hold on, I just got word in from the office. They're saying that Wentworth wasn't dubbed over; it was just Australian, and I just hated it. I guess
same shit in the toilet, dude.
I remember that it was the quality of it seemed more like some kids from a college project put it together. That's what it was. It wasn't that it was dubbed over.
All this shrimp on the Barbie this, shrimp on the Barbie that. Might as well have been fucking dubbed.
Oh, have you ever seen there's like a what was it? It's like they test these different, so they have like 8 people compete and they all have like different it was Airbnbs basically is what they were, but they had unique like little Airbnbs. And then they would all go and stay at each other's Airbnb. And then obviously when you go stay at your own, you were the host of it. And then they would all vote on which one was the best.
That sounds very familiar.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Oh, no, I've seen the same concept, but with weddings.
Oh, yeah. This was like their houses and stuff, but it was in like Australia. And dude, there was like this bitch from like Bondi Beach. They lived in like Bondi. Dude, I wanted to stab her the whole time, bro. I swear.
Why? What was she doing that was so irritating?
She was just so bougie about everything. Yeah. She'd be like, there's not really a lot of windows over here. Like,
got 50 windows.
I need natural sunlight. And like, she wasn't even hot, so it was extra annoying.
And windows are already expensive as hell. And I guarantee it's nothing less than like $50,000 worth of windows. Like, this isn't enough.
You know a thing or two about some windows.
Shorty, I'm a window shopper. I used to work for a prominent window company. I'm not going to give them a plug because fuck those motherfuckers.
No, not at all. Actually, negative. If we say anything about a window, we're going to dog those windows.
You know what? I'm going to negative advertise. I'm going to shout out all their competitors. Pella, what's up? Thank you for...
I'm like, a worm hit it, windows broke, bro. Worm was crawling on it, cracked the window, dude. Shitty window.
When I worked for that window company, after finding out what they're quoting for these people for windows, I was like, what about a house with no windows? I think that's the avenue I'm going to go on. Just a dark-ass
You
house.
were telling me some prices that I was like... Because I was looking at my windows, I was like, they're fairly good, but they're not as good as the ones that you worked for. Because honestly, the company he did work for was one of the best window companies.
It is. And they
literally
did,
out there.
And I worked for like the bespoke branch where like they make the windows custom to what you got rather than buying the shit straight up.
Yeah.
And no, they're great windows and all that shit.
And I've seen them commercially before too, and they only go into the high end like buildings.
Yeah, but
Ain't no regular person. Like I have like an equivalent.
Yeah.
Mine I think is like Comfort Suite or some shit. It's called Comfort Inn or some shit.
It's fine. That's fine. It's perfect.
But they look cool, and you know what? It doesn't get too cold in the winter, so
sure.
it must be all right.
Dead in 20 years. What do I need my windows to last this long for, man?
Yeah, I mean, for real. Like we might as well start just putting pieces of wood on our roof too, because
we were quoting
just like
people.
Cars.
We were quoting people for a job that would eclipse their actual market value of their house. Like,
hey, I know your siding's falling off, but these windows are gonna be mint, dog.
There's a shooting down the street 3 days ago. But what about $77,000 worth of windows?
You got 4 liquor stores on each corner of your block, but we're gonna get you some good ass windows that are gonna get broke next week, bro.
Are you renting?
But hey,
fuck! You can't make a change. Well, I still need this.
New for 2024, our hood window brand with shatterproof windows and bullet resistant.
Buy one window, get one burglar bar free.
Dude, I find that so crazy sometimes when I'm on the south side of Chicago and those windows and like doors will be like the big steel like barred doors on people's houses. Dude,
I just love the term burglar bar. I think it's the double B. And I also heard Future say
it rolls off.
Burglar bar doors, man, fucking tight. I would be in like a gated neighborhood. I'm worth $50 million. There's no crime at all. Burglar bars.
Literally, you gotta pass like security to get into your neighborhood. Ex-military, but still burglar bars.
Still burglar bars, dude. That's so fucking cool.
Dude, them houses in Florida didn't look like they were all like gated by the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Like
by the individual driveway or like in a gated community?
Yeah.
No, individual driveway.
Oh, fire.
One of them automatic joints, you know how it is.
Yeah. That's so sick, dude.
Every time I make more money, I'm like, I'm still ain't shit, bro.
Yeah, and that's the problem with adulthood is no matter what position you're in, you're gonna see something where you're like, damn, I ain't even talking about shit right now. Well, my shit, I got like, you could be worth $100 million and then you meet a billionaire and you're like, I ain't talking about shit.
I ain't shit, bro. Yeah. This dude could just buy companies just to make them fail.
Yeah, like buying companies that are failing and just selling them for parts and shit. Like that's
basically
ruthless.
Just swallowed them just to get rid of the competition for the next 2 years because they were going to fail in 2 years anyway.
Yeah, man, that shit's ruthless. Like sometimes I feel like I am a dick, but like I'm not the type of person that will like buy a foreclosed house, displace that family.
I can't do it. That's why we're not rich.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. For me, that's it.
That's exactly why we're not assholes. Is why we're not rich. All rich guys are assholes.
Because we're good people. The poorer you are, the better person you are.
The poorer you. Well, actually, a lot of studies actually have shown that a person who has less is willing to give more than somebody who has more wealth and has always had stuff.
Yeah, because. And it's always like a cycle too, because you could become rich as shit, and then your kids are gonna be assholes that inherit all of your wealth, and then if they don't have the ethic, they'll burn through that shit, and then they have kids, and then those kids are probably growing up in a failed community, and then their kids might have nothing by the time they're trying to get up.
Do you think that's actually like true, like across the board though? Like basically without struggle you can't have greatness?
No, because there are those rich kids that do the work.
I think we as a society like to fantasize on that because it's like the struggle builds you up to make you like who you are, and you wouldn't be there unless you did that struggle. But I don't believe that 100%. I believe it's the person just in general.
Yeah, because I mean, if you have a few kids, then they could all be different, and there could be the overachiever, there could be the underachiever, and all that shit. But I think we all, as a society, not society, but like as civilization goes, like we like a story. and the better story is the struggler, and then
The underdog.
Yeah, the underdog, basically. So, I mean, yeah, so it's
Not
not.
just, oh, you're poor because you're just retarded and it'll never work. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, and also there's those people that don't have the desire to be that type of person anyway. Like, I wish I could be happy with, like, oh, I could work at this mom and pop shop for the rest of my life because I've already like that's the most emotionally mature person, because they're like, this is what my life is and I love my life. I live in this
See,
small town, do this small shit. Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of just like a slightly bigger version of that. I want to make good money to be able to do
Mm-hmm.
most normal things that a lot of people can't do.
Yes. Yes.
But I don't care to be like just this billionaire baller. I got
Yeah.
12 Bugattis just
Yeah.
cuz, like
Yeah.
I want like two, if I can swing in, two or three nice vehicles,
Yes.
one or two nice houses, which
Mm-hmm.
is actually asking a lot. Like people,
Especially these
that
days.
are struggling think
Yeah.
about that
Yeah.
because they're like, I didn't even got a
I
house,
never
you
even
know?
thought about owning a house. I've been renting for 66 years.
Once you get one house, you start thinking about, ooh, maybe I could own another one,
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely levels
it,
to it.
and I'm okay with like, I would call it like level 3.
Level 3. What's level 3 for you?
Level 3 is like being above, like, so level 1 is like just poor as shit, like you just renting your whole life. You're you're beyond paycheck to paycheck. You're behind every paycheck. Like
Yeah.
before you even finish your work week, you're negative. And
Yeah. That's
that's
level.
mostly like I would say between like the 30 to like probably 50K for a family of 4. Like that's
Oh,
struggling,
fuck.
bro.
Yeah.
That's struggling.
Super scrubbing.
And level 2, I would say for like a family of 4 would be like get into like the 80K range,
Okay. Like dual income, like 80 total?
Yeah, like 80 total,
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like the level 3 where I want to be is like, you're breaking 100, maybe as a family you're pushing towards like maybe getting to the 200, but regardless you're in the, the 6-figure range.
Comfortable-ish.
Yeah, comfortable-ish,
Mm-hmm.
strong-ish, because you still
Strong-ish.
always realize you need more.
Yeah.
But you can, you're still paycheck to paycheck, but you're like, we're okay, paycheck to
Yeah.
paycheck.
Yeah. Not super worried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What about you, Will?
And that's where
Well, so actually let's say what's your level for, and then I want to ask Will what is his level for.
Well, I agree with the levels. I think that's a fair analysis of the median, I guess. Like, um, definitely level 1 is not where you want to be. A lot of people are in level 1.
Mm-hmm.
My family's been level 1 before, but
Mm-hmm.
um, I definitely feel like level 3 could be a little bit less than 100, 150. It could be like, level 2 is like 40 to 60, and level 3 is like 60 to 90.
Yeah.
Then level 4 gets up there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
definitely want to be, personally, I definitely want to be level 4, level 5, where I can afford what I want or what I need. And if
Mm-hmm.
I want something, it's not an issue if I want it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could save for it or whatever you have,
You don't
the
have to
ability to be able to
sacrifice your
maybe
heart
acquire it.
medication just to get something that
You
you
don't have to
want.
sell grandma's house to be able to buy it,
Yeah. One of my coworkers, we were just talking the other day, and he was showing me like, where he wants to be at the end of the year with his finances, and he was showing me his savings. This dude has like 6K in savings, and he's worried about it. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
he's young,
that's more than
but –
90% of the United States.
that's
more
what
than I
I'm
have.
saying.
And
Yeah.
if
He's
people knew what I make, then that would be sad.
Don't tell.
yeah,
Don't tell.
I know. I don't want to depress everybody.
but
Trevor's the
yeah,
regional manager at the Dippin' Dots factory.
Yep, regional. I do the whole northwestern region.
Dippin' Dots is big business in the Midwest, guys. Just
Yeah,
to let you
hey,
know.
I be going around getting the stores right because sometimes you don't want to wait for your Dippin' Dots, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that
The
was
wait cannot be longer than 2 minutes max from
Yup.
the start of order.
that's the big initiative that you pushed that got you to where you are right now.
Yep,
So
that's what got me where I am. You know,
Yeah.
you got to strive to survive. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
those Dante go dip themselves. Yeah. For me,
But
okay, go on.
well, yeah. Just to finish my point, like I feel like once you can get to a point of you can put some money away for savings, I think that's a sweet spot.
Yeah, true. Because like you're not
And what's crazy?
underwater
Hold
with
on.
your payments enough to like if you got $6,000 in savings, it's not like you're fucking up your cable bill. You know.
Yeah, what most people don't understand is like the top like 1% of the world. I'm talking about the world
Yeah,
is only like 450K a year.
I think it's even
Mm.
lesser
That's
than
the
that.
top
I think it's
1%. It
less.
might even be lesser than that now, but
Yeah.
at one point it was about that, and that's not that crazy. That's not even that crazy. But if you
No,
get to 400K a year, you're living pretty comfortable as fuck.
you're a asset millionaire for sure. Because if you do
You
that
can
a few
buy nice
years,
cars.
yeah, you can get loans against your salary or what. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're a millionaire if you're making like
You
400.
have money to be able to make other investments to make that grow. Like that's when you start getting to that point where you can actually start making it work for you.
Top 1% is 680K, and that's
Okay.
gross income.
And that's a worldwide or nationwide?
That's world. That's world. Because you got to think of
I
like
think it
third
goes
world
down
countries
with
where these
world.
dudes. No, that I think that is world. I think if you do in the United States, it's actually much higher.
Really?
Check that out. Make sure
Probably
I'm right
because
on
of
that. I think it is. I think much higher because the United States is actually one of the richest countries.
that is true. That is true.
And yeah, out of many places, and you still got them like Saudi princes that are billionaires or trillionaires or
We don't
untold.
even whatinaires because some of that shit ain't on the books. It ain't always on the books. If I was that rich,
It
my
ain't
shit
never
wouldn't
on the
be on no
books.
goddamn book, Shawty.
We don't know how much them Saudi princes
Nah,
are. They
dude.
can tell us whatever. It
I ain't
don't
never
matter.
seen a stain on one of their fucking robes. Never seen
Lil
a
Wayne told me it, or
Told
not
you?
told me personally. Like, me and him go way back. But I watched a video of him saying like he I don't know, he was coming into an airport in Saudi Arabia and they like gave him some trouble or whatever, and like the
I heard the
guy,
story.
the prince or whatever, said some shit to his guards and was like, "Do you know who this is?" He's like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "Lambo or Ferrari?" And he was like, "Lambo." He was like, "Blue or black?" And he was like, "Black." And he's like, "Your driveway 1 week. Sorry for the inconvenience."
Guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe to aSquadPod. I'm trying to make friends with one of these fucking Saudi dogs, bro.
Dude, it's a different ball game
Oh man,
over there,
I'll
dude.
switch up my whole set of morals just to be
They
friends with
abandoned
everybody.
$800,000 cars over there, dude.
Yup.
Dusty ass Bugatti on the side of the road.
Yup.
Yeah.
3 miles on it. Ain't never drove it, ordered it, bought it, paid for it, cash. Sat forever.
I'm from Michigan. I saw a fucking Chevy Malibu flipped over on the side of the road this week. Oh,
And you still tried to take it.
I was like, if that shit's still here in 3 days, I might have to hit up a tow truck.
I'm gonna get a tow strap from Harbor Freight. I'm gonna pull it with my rocket goo, bro.
I'm doing it. I can't brake. It's gonna rear end myself.
Yeah, don't stop suddenly. That's for sure. You have to stop at the perfect coefficient of friction to the roof to the ground.
Oh shit, yeah, that would be and that's another thing where like I think about spies all the time where I'm like when they're like doing dirt in a different country and shit and they can't get caught up by the authorities of that country because they're not authorized to be operating on the soil. It's like that's got to be such a fucking rush. Like, oh shit, now I got the France police tailing me. I'm not even supposed to be in this country.
That's how immigrants in this country feel 24/7. Dude.
Absolutely.
Like, fuck, man.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
Even 100% legal, like they're just like, I can't.
Now they're like the new president saying, "Fuck, we gotta hide, bro. We gotta go underground. We're gonna have to get the Underground Railroad going again."
Yeah.
Where's Harriet Tubman when you need her, bro?
Where is she when you need her? She ain't never been there for me.
You're like, fuck, man.
Shout out Harriet Tubman.
Shout out,
just
dude.
in case you're listening.
Just in case she's tuning in this week.
Number one fan, Harriet Tubman.
You heard it here first.
She's super dead. She's super dead.
Super dead.
We actually never even got into any story. We're still going.
No.
Should I do any story or should we just riff still?
I mean, we're talking about Harriet Tubman, man. I mean, I don't think anybody could have made a better conversation than that.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman wasn't in the outline. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, we started off with helicopter ball drop and then snowballed into Harriet Tubman.
Hell yeah.
Dang, that's a big snowball, dude, down the side of the biggest mountain.
Gigantic.
Speaking of mountains, this is the ADD talking right
Let's
here.
go.
But speaking of mountains, how crazy are these people that still want to just climb Mount Everest just for the fuck of it?
Yeah, and you're going past like frozen bodies and shit.
Just frozen bodies. That dude's been there since '76. He's gonna be there until forever.
One of the scariest things I've ever heard, like in my life, like if you think about it, is the fact that like there are just like frozen bodies and like, you know, I think I talked about it in one of the episodes that we didn't publish, but there's like also tons and tons of like frozen shit and stuff to where like if it slid down and like if it thought it would like kill the civilization, like not civilization, but like the places near Mount Everest, it's like there's tons of shit.
Like what is in there other than bodies? There's like
human waste and stuff that's just
shit?
frozen. Like frozen human waste.
Actual
For
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is. I guess, yeah, that's something you never think about from all these people climbing up the side of the mountain.
You're gonna have to piss. You're gonna have to shit.
And you're not carrying that shit back down.
Nah.
No.
It could cause like a fucking.
Where did you hear this, dude? Because it kind of sounds kind of crazy.
Will, can you look it up? I think the scientific term is the Dookie-lanche.
There is a total of 340 people that died on Everest.
That they know of.
Yeah.
That they know of, yeah. Amount of shit.
Ask G.
Hey, can we pause on this right now? Give me 10 seconds.
Piss break? Yeah.
No, 45 seconds.
Yeah. Me too, Will. I'm going to take a piss.
Yep. I'm looking shit up. Oh my God.
Save it. Save it, dude. I'll be right back. Save it, dude.
Oh, shit. Okay, so
and we're back.
The amount of shit on Mount Everest that is frozen, I want to get your guys' guesses in weight. This is by weight.
Damn, because I don't want to be over because it's going to seem like whatever the number is
not as bad as how you exaggerated it
yeah,
to be.
Exactly. So, I don't know. Maybe 150 to 100.
Let's see. The average shit weighs about...
What's yours?
Yeah, let's do the
3
math.
pounds. I'm going to say 60,000 pounds of shit.
60,000 pounds of Dookie Dukes.
All right. I'm trying to convert something real quick.
It's in kilograms.
It's in tons.
Tons.
Oh my God. And I can't even I can't freestyle tons.
Yeah, you don't know tons. I know basically about to like 5 tons. Like those.
I almost said 5,280, but I'm pretty sure that's miles for feet or feet.
Yep, that is. Yep.
I don't even know
what tons is. A ton is 2,000 pounds.
Oh,
1 ton.
Okay.
Okay, so the amount of frozen shit on Mount Everest, that's recorded, it's guesstimate, 14 tons. Which is
so What is the conversion? What's that? 28?
28,000 pounds.
Oh man. So yeah, that is less.
We're way over, but still, it just shit.
Yeah, like thaw that out.
Yeah,
it's game over.
Just Dookie. Oh my god, I hate doing spring cleanup of dog shit after the winter because nobody picks up their dog shit in the winter.
Yeah, I didn't even do it in the
spring
summer.
Pickup.
I was neglectful.
You just had really thick ass patches of grass and then just like real thin patches of just dead.
I just won't mow. I just grow over the fucking grass. Yeah. I was a
you
bad
have enough
dog
grass,
owner.
you won't smell the shit.
Yeah, I was a shit dog owner. Yeah, but
me too. That's why I married a wife.
And your dog takes bigger shits than humans, guaranteed.
He takes bigger shits than me, 100%. 100%. I've cleaned up bigger shits than the shits I take. I'd rather clean up my own shit off the floor than his shits.
Does anybody got any follow-ups on the Everest thing? Because I do want to talk about a specific. I want to talk about another topic right after this. So, has anybody got any last words on the?
Stop climbing Everest. It's not cool to make it to the top anymore.
Yeah,
if you're
nobody
not
gives
the
a
first,
shit.
it doesn't matter.
Nobody gives a shit if you climb up that thing. It's like you could have been doing so many other things else.
I really don't care. You tell me you climb Mount Everest, I just think you're a crazy person.
Yeah. First question: why? Not how did you do
exactly.
that? Yeah.
Not that's so cool. You must be super strong. No, why? Why?
Yeah, that seems like that venture cost a lot for nothing.
Yeah, and it seems like you lost 2 fingers because of frostbite. Hell yeah, it was worth it. I don't think so. I don't see how you didn't even get paid for it. It actually cost you money to go up there.
You didn't even snowboard down, you stupid.
And it's not like dude. That would be the only way it'd be cool. Travis Pastrana climb. He doesn't even snowboard, I don't think, but
he would learn for this venture. He would learn.
He's gonna have a Subaru with tracks. He's gonna drive it up to the top,
straight off the top.
Make you guys look stupid and just drive back down.
Boom. But yeah. So speaking of dog Dookie, there's this brand of food. I don't have all the information right now. This is just a memory. I didn't even write this down for the show, but you know how like dogs eat the same meal all the time every day, like dog food, and
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, and they're still just as excited as the first time they ever ate anything ever.
And they devour that shit like it's the only thing they eat ever.
Yeah. Well, there's a company that's trying to do the same thing but for humans. So it's like, but it's less gross than it sounds. It's not like literal like kibble, but it'll be like this big ass bag, and you just like dump out the weight of a serving size, and it's like diced up chicken and then like mixed veggies and all that shit. But it's all together. It's not like there's this diced chicken. You open that pack, pour that out. There's some mixed vegetables. Like it's just all in this big ass bag. That
it's one big slop.
And it looks like, but it's like frozen, you know, so it's not like.
Yeah, it's like those MMR bags or whatever they call for the military. What do they call
those?
Like
the rations or whatever. Yeah. So they're like that, and when you think about it, it works perfectly for the cost, because when the video I saw, the guy broke it down to where it's like, this is less than $5 a meal, and you get like 45 grams of protein, which is pretty fucking solid for a meal. Most meals don't have even 40 grams of protein in them and shit. So like, if you're trying to meal prep and stuff, you can just be like, pour out this much,
or
7 times in a row, and you got a whole week's worth.
Meal prepping, but also if that's all you eat, you don't ever have to ask your girl what she wants to eat.
That's exactly one of the points that the guy made, was that like, because I know there's like a part of being ADD where it's like you can just eat the same thing forever and ever and ever, and
I really could.
It doesn't come pre-seasoned, so it's like you can really make different flavors of that same exact meal, and you don't have to worry about shit.
I eat lasagna until my asshole tells me to stop.
Dude,
whenever we make lasagna.
Love lasagna. I haven't had lasagna in so long.
But you can't eat red sauce. That could, like, after day 3, you can't.
What do you mean? Why?
Because the sauce is so acidic.
Acid.
It's so acidic. The sauce, you can't. And lasagna has way too much cheese. It's like a
Yeah.
pooper stopper upper.
Yeah.
9,000 ass blast, dude.
And that's from Trevor Kaiser, MD. Yeah.
Hey, I promise you, you eat lasagna more than 3 days in a row. You can do 2 days in a row. You do that third day, you're going to pay that fourth day when you sit on the toilet.
Hey, are any one of us lactose intolerant? Because I was asking somebody the other day, because you know how you can develop it
I don't believe
later
that's a
in
real
life.
thing.
I think it's just like not well. I don't know how you would know unless like you just couldn't shit for like 2 weeks.
We are all lactose intolerant when we're babies. We all have some sort of reaction to the milk. It's just depending on
If you're
like
a bitch or
how
not.
severe it is, and then if your parents. So like, say you have one where your child has a mild, maybe their skin breaks out or whatever.
Oh.
Then they're like, oh, we can't give her milk because then that bad rash comes. But instead of giving her in moderate amounts, slowly over time to where she builds up that tolerance or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they just sit there and they just don't give it to them. And then next thing you know, they're 15 and then they fucking drink milk and they're so bloated their stomach explodes from the inside.
Explodes from the end. It's like the Titanic submersible in your body.
I actually heard a doctor say this, and he says our body can take everything in moderation. It's just knowing what the moderation is supposed to be.
Right.
So obviously, fentanyl is a very small moderation that you can take and not die with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nobody's talking about fentanyl intolerance. Let's talk about that. No, but yeah, I have somebody in my family that developed lactose intolerance later in life, and I was just wondering, I'm like, how do you know unless it just fully constipates you? Like, because obviously, you can be regular in your. I was looking for a better way to say this, but shits, right? So you can be regular.
Movements.
Yeah, you can have regular bowel movements, and then you have that one leaky one or that one harder one or whatever. But how can you pinpoint it to lactose when there's so many different ingredients and things that are happening? So, like, how am I supposed to know if this is a gluten thing or this is a lactose thing, or like at what
I think the gluten thing's fake too.
Well, the gluten thing is straight bullshit. Like, I don't care if it's
That's
fake
straight
or
bullshit.
real. It's
There's
like
been people eating gluten for years.
Yeah,
Before all of a sudden, now it's a problem.
poor people super back in the day. I'm talking about Jesus times if he existed.
That's
so
all they ate.
Fucking bread and like dipped it in mud.
Bread and water, bitch. Dipped in mud for flavor, dude.
And you talking about
a little bit
can't
of that sand, get a crunch in there, It's already hard as shit.
Yeah, people these days they're talking about like, man, I can't eat that pasta. It's like that delicious, beautiful pasta right there. You cannot eat that, or else it's gonna make you feel sad. Sad? Is that what about hungry?
Not the carb
bitch?
part. Not the carb part that makes you want to fall asleep for the rest of the day. They're like, nah, it's gonna make me feel sad.
Yeah,
let me ask you guys this: Have you ever heard of a food allergy in some place like fucking Africa or somewhere that they don't have food?
No,
never heard of a food allergy.
The food would have to kill you by the end of eating it in order for it to be a problem.
Yeah, it would have to kill you immediately for them not to eat it. Yeah, they don't give a shit.
It's like, I'll kill this cow right in front of you. This cow we're eating tonight, bitch.
I'm actually going to cook it while it's alive so that way the meat's even fresher because it didn't die until 2 minutes into the cook sesh.
Yeah. Tortured meat is the best meat. Welcome to aSquadPod.
Actually, scientifically, that is not correct.
No, it's not at all.
But it's honestly the worst. You want a healthy, nice, happy cow that didn't see it coming.
Yeah, you want to kill it off guard so the adrenaline doesn't get released.
Yes, because then the muscles, it just ends up being tough meat. For real. And that's why wolf meat is terrible meat to eat. It's so tough.
Wait a second.
That's what I hear.
Where did you hear this? I've never heard about wolf meat.
Jerry, he says wolf kind of sucks.
Wolf kind of sucks.
It's real tough.
Piece of shit, dude.
You look at it and you'd be like, yeah, because it's all muscle. There ain't nothing else. It's just muscle if you're a wolf.
It's a dog. It's not gonna be awesome.
But Chinese food is kind of good.
We don't know that they do that. That's not confirmed, dude. That's not confirmed,
Dude, are you telling me
bro.
the stereotypes aren't stereotypes for a reason?
Dude, hey, I'm just saying. I've never known I was eating dogs.
Why
so
the chicken be looking like that in my sweet and sour chicken though? What other chicken you ever get look like the sweet and sour chicken?
It's probably just intestines just shaped up some different way. It's probably not even that serious.
I don't know what it is, but it just be looking questionable.
For sure, some of these lower grade Chinese food, and I don't want to single out Chinese because there's Korean
what I'm saying is I
and all
don't
that
care.
stuff.
It's still good.
No, it's delicious.
I
but
don't
it just
care if
is
it's
strange.
done.
Some of the meat
Just make sure
is strange.
You know,
and like
old dogs.
And inflation doesn't ever seem to be infecting these places. I'm curious.
No.
I'm curious. The prices have never gone up.
They don't ever do remodeling either.
No.
You ain't never seen a Chinese place, your favorite Chinese place, get remodeled.
The menu is all the same color. Obviously, some like. Have you ever seen those images at the like Korean restaurant or whatever the fuck, where it's like, I think that rice platter's upside down. It's like a graphic design error, where it's like some shit is not even like,
it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, like they don't give a fuck, bro. Like they just want to work, give you what you paid for, you get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's it. And that's so respectful, because there's like, I can go to, because I used to see like a burger in an ad for Wendy's. You get that bitch, don't even closely look like that.
Not even close. 3 times smaller, actually.
They showed you some shit that doesn't even exist physically, like how they presented it. Chinese place. That shit was upside down in the menu. What the fuck do you expect, bro?
And that was the exact picture they took after they made it, the exact same way they've been making it for 42 and a half years. It's a family recipe. It's been in here for 14 generations.
Holy shit, this rice does come upside down. Oh, shit.
Yeah, the plate actually comes to you upside down, because that's how we prove that it's actually what it is in the picture.
And it's always packed full. They don't ever skimp. Love them. Shouts out Asia.
Hey, and I do want to say, too, that the fact that you're always hungry like a couple hours after you eat Chinese food means that their food is so easily digestible. It's probably great for you.
MSG.
The fact that your body can digest it so easy.
MSG. Wow, shouts out MSG.
That's MSG.
Yeah. I want Chinese food right now.
I got some in my pantry right now.
Wait, in your pantry you got just ready to make?
MSG.
Yeah, just
MSG,
not in the fridge. Oh, just MSG. You got the ingredient MSG.
No. Like they do be having that. It's like salt.
No.
Yeah.
You got just. Are you calling MSG just salt?
No, like
go
or do you have something called just straight MSG?
I can get it if you want it. It's MSG. Yeah.
Please get it real quick. I want to see it, please.
I got you.
Oh my god.
No, because it's like you can add MSG to shit. Like I think it was propaganda for the United States where it was like MSG is bad. I think it's just a regular ass, like it's like granulated. It's like
it's just like the sugar industry against the saturated fat.
Yeah. I think it was just propaganda for us to just like. I think probably because it's imported or whatever. Like if we made MSG or like, I don't know what I'm talking about at all. Anybody who's listening,
but if we made it, it would be terrible.
Yeah, it'd be awful, but it wouldn't be a super big deal. Look at it; it's got the red top on it and everything.
Get the fuck red top. You know what my red top is? No, what is that shit called?
Monoglutide or some shit.
If I can fucking focus, hold on.
Oh, there it goes.
There it is.
Mono something, right? Can you read it to us? Just read it to us.
Monosodium glutamate.
Yeah, so it's like salt.
Yeah, MSG.
But hey, without that glue, how are all these girls gonna have a fat ass?
Exactly. Good question, dude. Thank you so much.
And I don't know what it is. always been about me, but I've always been an ass man at heart.
I like it all,
Ass
dude.
man.
I like it all, dude. I like a skinny chick with big
I
fat
like
tits and no ass. I like a fat bitch with no tits and big ass. I like it
You notice
all.
you notice none of us mentioned one thing about a face. So quit putting the shit on your face. That's not what we're looking at.
They don't do it for us. They do it for competition between each other.
Yeah, they do it for each other.
Yeah.
It ain't the makeup for us. You know, dudes, we don't do that.
Yeah, you
Makeup?
were sexy, but your lips are too tight. Shut the fuck up.
If
I
a
don't
dude's
care.
better looking than me, he's better looking than me. I
It's-
ain't gonna go after the girl he talking to because he better looking than me. He got
Yeah, and there's a different type of like homophobia where you're just like you won't even admit that another dude is handsome. Like Chris Hemsworth. I'm a black guy, right?
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth, beautiful man,
beautiful human being,
objectively beautiful man.
a just perfect specimen.
Yeah, doesn't mean I want his baby, but he's rich, so probably I would get pregnant by him if I could.
and Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine, when he had his veins
Yeah.
popping out of his body.
Beautiful man.
Perfect specimen.
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo.
We all know fucking Brazilians and Colombians and fucking Mexican. They're just way hotter.
Dude, you add that skin tone to having 75 abs.
And $1 billion.
You can't go wrong.
And the perfect
$1
haircut.
billion $1 billion comes with the 75 abs and the skin color.
The quads that are literally like tree trunks, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hot. Shut the fuck up.
His jaw flexes when it talks, and you see a bump on his chin line when he talks.
Gorgeous man. Idris Elba,
And
gorgeous.
you know that man barely drinks. He barely drinks. He barely does anything to his body. He just eats nothing but healthy stuff.
Yeah, his body, it runs like on a Bugatti level.
Yeah, all the time, 24/7.
I'm out here fucking like, let's see if I can finish this pizza on my own.
Yeah, we're all out here like
Yeah.
Honda Civics with a 16-year-old driver as a manual learning how to drive.
Our bodies.
That's our bodies.
Our bodies are level 1. He's at level 40 billion.
You know, sometimes we get a good shift here and there, but most of the time we're grinding gears as we're going. You know?
Grinding gears as we're going. That might be the title. And speaking of title, we should probably wrap it up. This was like our first published episode that's just straight riff. I didn't do any story really.
And honestly, I had more fun doing it.
Yeah, I think this might have to be the new format for season 2. I definitely want to keep some shit.
We can have
backup.
the ideas.
Yeah.
Have some topics, but allow the conversation
Let
to go
the conversation
crazy.
take you in the direction it's going.
Exactly. Yeah. So that being said, did we find anything specifically interesting for this episode? Because we're going to wrap it up. So did we find anything specifically interesting, or did we learn anything this episode? Would it be like, I think
I'm never moving. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say my specific thing was the Dookie-lanche. The exact number of what was that number? You said it was like 60,000.
14 tons.
14 tons. Oh yeah. So 24,000.
It's like 20,000.
Yeah. So Mount Everest, and all the Mount Everest climbing enthusiasts, but just stop, dude. Like we get it. Like we know how tall it is. People have done it before. Just fucking stop.
It's doable. We don't need you to die doing it.
Yeah, man. Don't fucking human popsicle on that thing.
Hey, and side note real quick, I literally watched, because we got PBS on deck all the time for the baby.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah.
One of the episodes of one of the shows they watch, their parents were climbing Everest and stuff, and to make a long story short, the kids went with, but they stayed at base camp. Parents had to go rescue some dude who decided to go out during the storm and didn't care, blah, 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 whatever.
What?
And that shit's on PBS, so that means everybody's done it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's on public
Just
access
tell me.
station.
I'll believe you.
Yeah, you could just lie.
I'll believe you.
Yeah,
I'll believe you. I ain't gonna doubt you.
and it's also not that tight. It's like there's other cool shit. Like climb something else. People done did that.
Climb the moon.
Yeah, climb the moon.
what I'm saying? Nobody's done that. Nobody's climbed to the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Climb the fuck. That's really just crawling on the planet because it's like Earth if you're on it. So it's like, yeah, just crawl. Yeah, crawl on the moon, dude.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Will? You said you. I interrupted you, actually, kind of.
No, I was gonna say I was never gonna move to fucking China or wherever Everest is. But another thing is,
China.
Wherever Everest is, fucking.
I don't even know the exact location, but I know that's way off.
I think it's the
in
U.S.,
China.
dog.
No, it's definitely China. China. Hold on, let me fucking fix my goddamn camera.
Oh, it is in Asia. Fuck, I'm stupid.
Oh, god damn it.
Damn it.
We're dumb as fuck.
I was so
We're over here
confident that you were an
insulting him and we're
idiot,
stupid.
dude. I was
Yeah,
so
I thought
confident.
you were a straight moron.
Why are they
God
calling it
damn it.
Everest then, dude? That sounds so American.
Fuck.
Damn, dude. I'm cut it.
We're cutting that.
I swear to God, I didn't think that it was in Asia at all. I Googled it.
I was with you, bro. I was like, Tim sounds real confident, so that means that I'm probably right. So fuck Will is dumbass.
The thing, like, I Googled it. I said Mount Everest location. It said mountain in Asia. Like, it didn't even specify the exact place. But, like, that's enough to be like, holy fuck. I thought that was literally in, like, a...
Mine specifically, one of the lines said China, so...
Damn, dude. Oh, man. I might have to cut that. That made me come off super stupid, dude. I'll leave it in, but fuck. Damn.
If Will's the smartest one out of all of us, we're screwed.
Yeah, I've been on this earth almost 30 years, and every time I've heard of Everest, I thought it was near us, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was like in Montana or
Yeah,
something.
some Grand Canyon situation or some shit. Damn, dude.
Grand Canyon's in the desert, isn't it?
It's
It's really dry.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's rocks. It's rocks.
It's somewhere by Utah. I know that for a fact.
In
right?
Arizona, god damn it.
It's not even close. It's not even close
That
to
sounds
Utah.
real. That sounds real. That sounds real. We're not geography men, even though we're science men.
Yeah, I am a rockyologist. Not where
You
the
should
rocks
know
come
this.
from, but what they're made out of. You know what I'm saying?
It's specific
yeah.
rocks, not every rock. You can't rockyology every rock.
Yeah, you can't just ology all the rocks.
Yeah, you got your major and U.S. rocks, not all across the world and shit.
One thing I learned is from today is that we definitely solved the problem of democracy.
Yeah.
We need to create an app to vote on all the laws.
Secure
I think that
app.
all the Americans should be able to vote on every single law.
Yeah.
And just get rid of the Senate and everything else.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All that
Like,
shit sounds like bullshit. All the Senate shit, all the Congress shit. It's like, let's just text.
we need the police to enforce the laws. Yes, they're necessary.
Sure.
But like the Senate to make new laws, we just need a couple guys to propose it to us, and then we'll
Just
be
need
like,
Ryan Seacrest.
no.
That's it.
The billionaires
No.
can't bribe every single person. They can bribe the Congress, they can bribe the Senate, but they can't bribe
Exactly.
every single one of us unless it was like a mass like cash
I
out.
mean,
Give me like
if
$20.
you do make
I
us
pay-
all rich, we will
I'm
do
open-
what you say.
We're open
But,
to
you know,
bribing, but it's just gonna
Yeah.
be hard. It's gonna be
You're
hard.
just gonna have to bribe all of us at the same time, or at least a majority of us.
Yeah, dude, and yeah, we'll get some things done. Text bribe to 25252. Welcome to
And
aSquadPod.
aSquadPod for president 2028. Vote for us. We're going. We're not even old enough to even president yet.
Nah, we're not old enough to president yet.
What is it? It's 35, right?
I don't know. I think it's something like that.
2032, aSquadPod for president. We'll all be old enough. Let's go.
Yep. This has been aSquadPod. I've been Tim. That's been Trevor. That's been Will. And we will be your next presidents. Goodbye.
Second next president.
President after the next.
The Squizzlers.
To a motherfucking squad.
The Squizzlers.